Okay guys, so like I mentioned in my previous post, right, like you know at first I wanted to keep really mum about it, like because I broke up like in February, right? Yeah, and I wanted to keep this low and then like just forgive and forget. But then the more I try to force myself to forget, right, the more it haunts me and the more it hurts me. So I have decided to talk about it, and it's something that is quite depressing for me, especially at that point of time. I was sick. I was pretty sick to the extent that I was bedridden for a while. Yeah, and guess what, he decided to leave me at that point of time, knowing that I was sick. And that's like pretty f up, like really really, like I can never imagine, I can never forget the fact that he actually just watched me collapse and he closed the door on me. Like, oh my god, like as if I was nothing, like really. Okay, long story cut short. So basically, things were going well until like the fact that he started working. Yeah, and then he works every day, so basically we don't really have time to meet except for eating. So even if I want to eat with him, I have to tap out to his workplace. Yeah, and also cause like his work is frustrating. I understand. I mean, like all works are frustrating, right? But he actually admitted that he vents all his frustration and anger on me. He admitted that. Okay, remember this. Yeah. So I was quite hurt by it, but then I actually thought, like, I could understand because I'm also working. Yeah. So then after that, things started spiraling down because my health was actually acting up, which I didn't know what exactly happened to me. Yeah, so I was actually like, was feeling quite unwell every day. Yeah, so I actually thought it was heat stroke. Like, I legit thought it was heat stroke because, like, because in Singapore sun, right, it's always so hot and humid, and I'm just like, I can't breathe, must be the sun. So everything I blame the sun. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, he did see me feeling unwell, but then he also didn't really care about it. He just like, oh, are you okay? Okay, that's all he asked. Okay. Yeah, and then like it was quite serious to the extent that I have completely stopped eating. Yeah, and then he also didn't ask me to go to the doctor or anything. Yeah, so one time we had this heated argument. Okay. Yeah, and then okay, we had this heated argument. Then I was very pissed off because he just tells me he doesn't know how to settle it. Everything he will just tell you, I don't know. So I was so pissed. I took a cup of water and I splashed it on him, and then you guess what happened next. Okay, so what happened next was he actually stood up, grabbed me. He actually stood up, grabbed me by the hair, and strangled me using his wrist, his arms. Yeah, and then he punched me in the right eye. Yeah, and then my right eye went blind for a while. I was horrified, I tell you. Yeah, and then I straight up went up and tell him, like, oh my god, shit, I can't see on my right eye, how and then he literally just broke down. He was damn scared. Yeah, and then we thought of going to the doctor, but then what are we gonna tell the doctor, right? I can't possibly tell him that my boyfriend punched me, right? So I told him, like, how about I just ice pack it for a while, and then I rest for a while and see how it goes, just so I don't get you into trouble. Yeah, but then I really didn't went to the doctor though. He didn't really care about it as well, so he just let it go. So after that day, right, he didn't even ask about my eyes. That's super, I don't know what to say. Obviously I was at fault because I splashed the water first, right? But then 你至于打我吗, right? Like, you don't have the rights to hit me, right? Not at all. Like, who are you? Even my mom don't hit me like that. Okay. So but after that, I still chose to forgive him because I tell myself that oh, he acted in the heat of anger, like 气到冲昏头, then he decided to hit me, right? Yeah, but then biggest joke of my life. Obviously he didn't cherish me at all. Yeah, I should have known. That's one thing. Yeah, and then subsequently, cause he kept wanting to have gathering with his friends and everything. Yeah, but then like, okay, when he goes to work, right, sometimes I always tell him that you can go, like, you want to go for a dinner with your friends or colleagues or not. Then he always tell me, oh no, like, it's okay, I eat with you. Then after that he turn one big one and come and shoot me. What the heck? Oh, and also because, right, like, you know, at that point of time, our relationship was at rock bottom. So I actually told him, like, you know, since you don't have time, I don't have time, because he works the weekend, I off the weekends, right? So, you know, should we just, like, you know, spend more time together and let's just go out and try to make this relationship work lah. But hell no, he said he wanted to have his own time, go out with his own friends and shit when our relationship is at rock bottom, and he refuses to fix it. That's one thing. So never mind. Then I told him, but can't you see that, like, you know, I am really not feeling very well, so can we just, like, you know, can you, like, you know, 照顾我一下, like, you know, stay at home and, like, take care of me for a little while, because, you know, you can obviously see that, like, you know, I have been vomiting my guts out, right? I can't even eat. I have been eating so little, like, you know, just half a meal per day. But then he said no. He said his freedom is more important. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, his freedom is more important. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I actually self-diagnosed myself. Like, I thought I had anxiety because my heart rate was really fast, and like, you know, it has been affecting me so much that I have been collapsing on the streets. Not even on the streets, even in the toilet even. Yeah, so I thought I had anxiety. Yeah, but apparently not, after multiple times of going back for reviews, and then they just found out that I have Graves' disease after drawing like tubes of blood. It's damn stupid, like, cause like, why couldn't you draw my blood in the first place, right? Like, you have to give me the wrong medication. Yeah, then okay, let's continue on this. Okay, so like, you know, when I was, like, you know, okay, when you are sick, right, like, you know, you tend to act up a little bit more. Like, you know, to be honest, I was really acting up. Yeah, and then after that, he just decided to, like, you know, F this shit, I am going to leave. Yeah, so he just decided to leave. And then, you know, at that point of time, right, I was so desperate, I literally went to beg him to stay. Yeah, so I was like, oh my god, please don't leave, can you don't leave, like, you know, I really love you a lot, please don't do this, like, you know. But don't be stupid girls, like, you know, never ever beg for anything, because, you know, even if they do come back, it's just pure pity. Okay, yeah. And then you know, don't stoop to that level. Okay, learn from me, be a sassy bitch. Okay, you know, if I wasn't sick at that point of time, right, you know, I would have freaking, like, you know, I don't know, I should not say this, okay, because, you know, I have kids following me, so I shouldn't do this. Okay, yeah. But, you know, so at that point of time, he was super duper cruel. Okay, I collapsed at his doorstep, and he closed his door on me. Yeah, that's how cruel he was. Like, you know, he didn't even care whether I was dead or not. Like, I was like, oh my god, I was so shocked, really shocked. I'm like, oh my god, I could never imagine him being such a cruel person, you know. Like, hello, I'm lying there. Oh yeah, so me and him, we are actually engaged, and we had a BTO together. Yeah, but then after we broke up, right, like, it has been less than about 2 months. Yeah, and then guess what, he's attached again. Oh my god, you know, after all this he has done to me, he does not feel a single bit of remorse at all. Like, you know, after hitting me, after, like, you know, watching me collapse at his doorstep and just leaving me like that, he has no sense of remorse. He has never apologized to me. There was not a single sorry. Yeah, and like, so I thought to myself, like, you know, why the heck would I forgive him, right? Like, it doesn't make sense at all. Like, you know, why would I want to force myself to forgive him? Forgiving him doesn't mean that, you know, it makes me feel better. No way. I want him to live in guilt, you know. Like, I want him to know that, like, you know, dude, when you do something, you have to take responsibility for it. Okay, to be completely honest, right, you know, I know that he's not the only one at fault. I am at fault too. But then, you know, being sick wasn't my fault, and it is something that I do not have control over. Yeah, but then he does have the rights to leave me like that, but then not in this manner. You get what I mean? It's like, you know, you don't have to do this kind of shit to leave someone, to give someone so much pain. You get what I mean? Yeah, it's like, you know, when you propose, and when you know, give me that ring at that point of time, you know, it's telling me that you would like to take responsibility. But then after that, when shits happen, you just decided to tell me, oh shit, I want to give up, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you know, do you take this as a joke or what? So I was, you know, yeah, okay, so it has been 2 months. Yeah, and then till date, he hasn't even checked in on me. Like, you know, he never even asked me, like, you know, hey, are you feeling better? You know, not at all. He just like, you know, move on with his life with a new girlfriend and all, pretending that I did not exist at all. Yeah, and then can you believe that I was actually his, you know, fiancé? No, I don't even believe it myself, lor, please. So it's like, you know, I just think that, you know, he's a joke. He treated me like a joke. So like, you know, people might think that why am I like doing this, like why am I talking shit about my ex and all, but then, you know, I think he deserves it. So that's all I need to say. So I mean, like, you know, you hurt me so badly and you are getting away with all this. No way I am gonna do it, lor, please. It's like I don't care, like, you know, how many followers you are, or how are you gonna even watch this. I just want to say what I want to say. So I am someone, right, that I'll always straight up tell the guys that are interested in me that, you know, I'm actually not a very good girlfriend. I am very hot-tempered, I'm very stubborn and all. Yeah, and I am someone that needs a lot of time. Yeah, so you know, guys, when they want to chase you and everything, they will tell you, ah yeah, okay, I can one, I'm very patient, I'm very good, then blah 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 blah. Okay, 你的头 okay is like, you know, everything will be okay at the start, yeah, but then after that, as you get to know me more, you experience the anger, and then, like, you know, or when things that are bad comes, right, like for example me falling sick, like, would you be able to handle it? You never thought about it. Yeah, so, you know, that's why I really can never trust people anymore. It's like, oh, not again, like, you know, all this, it's gonna be a history again. Like, you know, I am someone that loves reading tarot. Yeah, and then you know, so I actually did tarot about this breakup. Yeah, so I did it with a few readers because, you know, I didn't believe it, but all of them tell me it was a third party situation. So you know, I don't have any proof, but then, you know, his attitude towards me towards the end was, you know, actually pretty bad. Yeah, so, you know, it's a little bit suspicious, but I do not have any proof because I do not check his phone. Yeah, I actually do not go through his text or whatsoever, you know, so I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, but then all my tarot told me that, you know, there's a third party situation, and seeing how fast he has moved on, you know, I don't know whether he cheated on me or not. It's up to you to decide. So I will just put this poll below and then tell me if you think that he cheated or not. Okay, yeah, I just want to know what you guys think. And also I just want to say 分手分得好 because, you know, after that I just realized that, you know, a lot of people loves me and I love you guys too. Okay, yeah. Why must outside be so loud when I say I love you guys? Yeah, okay, yeah, so cause, you know, I realized that, you know, a lot of people really loved me. Like, you know, when I was sick, they deliver food, they even send packages to me, and then I'm like really touched. Yeah, so I also receive a lot of sweet messages in my DM as well, so I really appreciate it. And I, you know, even I don't have a boyfriend, it's fine because I have you guys. Yeah, I love y'all. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this little story about breakup. Yeah, and you know, I hope if you are breaking up also, I am with you, so don't be sad. Okay, bye bye.